Charleston is more than historical. It's sophisticated. It's inspiring. It's an art piece. Just look around. It's a city that pays the utmost attention to detail and history. Charleston, the best small southern city. Hi, I'm Julie Rogers, your host for Charleston Home Showcase. We bring you the stories behind the businesses in the home and lifestyle industries. This is one of the best times to live in Charleston. We all get to get outdoors more, open the windows in our homes, but this is also when you see the improvements that you've been maybe ignoring or ready to pull the trigger on. Well, you've come to the right place. This is the show that shows you who to trust and who to use. Let's go meet some of these business leaders in our community.
I'm Thad Schuler. I'm with Southern Lumber and Millworks. I am the CEO and president of our organization. So we're on our 80th year of business. Very excited to be in business for that long. Third generation family-owned business, and we have a fourth generation employee working here as well, so we're excited about that. What makes us different, Southern Lumber, it's quality service, quality product. It's our family, it's our team. We have people here that truly care about their jobs. They know their jobs and what they're supposed to be doing, and we have a simple rule: if you don't want to be here, don't come here. And we feel that culture, the pride that we take in the workplace, that's second to none and compared to every other place people have worked.
What separates Southern Lumber from other lumber companies to me is the longevity of the company. It's the quality of the products that we carry. We do not try to be all things to all people. We know what we do, and we try to do that very well. Instead of trying to cater to every facet of the market, we cater to a high-end custom market with quality products and very well-versed salespeople. Andersen is one of the industry-leading windows for a number of reasons. The innovations that they've brought forward keep them at the forefront. The materials that they offer, fiberglass materials, aluminum clad materials, the warranty that they offer, the customer service that they offer, their reputation is something that they take very seriously, and they've worked very hard for many, many years to make sure that that is maintained and that their products are as reputable as their reputation. They have tested almost all of their products for impact ratings, which is what we have to have in Charleston County. So they're making sure that we have what we need on the coast, even though it's not a very large part of their market nationally. It's a demanding part of their portfolio, and they've done what they need to do to make sure we can use their products. They've got 3 different product lines for different price points. So if you're looking for something that's more moderately priced, or if you're looking for something that's completely customizable, they can do all of that. The fact that Andersen is a family-owned company, much like Southern Lumber, gives us a lot of commonality so that we have the same business goals at the end of the day, but they understand where we're coming from, and they work to make sure that they're giving us the products and the support that we need, because they know, as a family-run company as well, just how important it is to service your customers and to keep them coming back year after year.
Our repeat customers are a big deal. That means we've done our job. Whether it's the first time you're buying or the 1,000th time you're buying, we want that experience to be positive. So that first impression, that first experience, but then that repeat customer coming back means we did our job. And then it's our job again to fulfill those needs every time. Contractors, they need their materials now, and when they're here, that means they have people sitting on a job site that aren't working because they don't have materials. So we actually track from the time they pull in to the time they leave, and we average about 5.5 minutes turn time to make sure that they can get in and get back to their job sites. We also have guys that'll double and triple check the product that they're pulling on that customer's truck. So we like to make sure they've got the right product We like to make sure they have a good experience, and most importantly, it's efficient. You're getting in and getting out. You know, we all know the big boxes. What separates a little independent like us from a big box is the experience. And we want to make sure that that experience, even in a lumber yard, is a boutique experience, that these guys can come in and feel appreciated, and that their money's well spent at a place locally where people can care.
For more information on Southern Lumber, visit their website or call 843-744-6281. Our first expert tip is brought to you by Maison Real Estate.
Hello, I'm Leslie Turner and I'm a founding partner of Maison Real Estate. When you're choosing a real estate agent, I think there's two things that are really important. You want a partner and you want a problem solver, because you need both those things all along the way. You want a true partner to assist you every step of the way. Maison agents help our clients navigate the intricacies of buying a house in the Charleston area, whether that's advising them on a conservation easement, different neighborhoods, which is the best fit for them, what streets flood. All of that local knowledge is really important when you're choosing an agent. We partner with our clients to make sure they are making the right investment decisions for them at their particular stage of life, whether that's a first-time home buyer or a very sophisticated buyer. We're there to strategically advise them on every aspect of the transaction. With technology these days, it's really easy to click and buy a house off the internet, but that doesn't give you the inside knowledge and the boots on the ground that you really need with a real estate partner to help advise you so you don't make a wrong decision. With a trusted partner like a Maison agent, we help you tap into our vast network of resources to put you with the right team, whether that's a closing attorney, a lender, a contractor, all those trades that go into making a successful transaction. Maison Real Estate is a dynamic group of women. We're all well experienced. We all have lived in Charleston a long time. We're all well connected, and we all really value our client relationships. We try to exceed your expectations as a client and really deliver a successful transaction and make you happy in your home.
Thank you, Leslie, for this expert tip, brought to you by Maison Real Estate.
I grew up in Columbia, South Carolina, and there was an empty lot in the development that I grew up in. And I would go around to the job sites and a contractor would bring me some nails, and ever since I was little I'd build forts out of scraps. When I realized that I could go to college for construction science management, I realized that that was the career that I was going to do for the rest of my life. And after graduating Clemson in 2012, I came down to Charleston and I worked for a custom home builder and then worked for a semi-custom production builder, and then decided if I was ever going to go out on my own, now was the time to do it, and that was 4 years ago. What we like to do at Zourzoukis Homes is we like to have transparency throughout our process, honesty, and attention to detail. With me being on each job site, I'm able to see the detail that I want and pass on to the homeowners. We want to be upfront with each client throughout the build because we're going to have a long-lasting relationship with them that's going to last a year or two and beyond that.
George is wonderful. I describe him to others as a yes man. Anything can happen, but here's what it's going to take to get there. We couldn't be here every day, so he was a person that was bringing our vision to life.
Customer care is very important. Many people just see something and they think it looks nice in a picture, but is it actually functional and does it actually work? I like to educate my homeowners and clients on that throughout the process, because they are going to be living in this house for a while, or if it is an investment, it's something that they want kept up and they can keep it throughout the longevity of the investment.
Trust in this situation, I think, is of great importance because they are building your dream home or they are redesigning your dream home and bringing everything to life. We trusted George with every aspect of it, and if we weren't happy with something, George fixed it and corrected it immediately.
Reputation is big for us, and we love our repeat customers. After building a home for somebody, it's a huge accomplishment when they come back to you and say, hey, could you look at this house plan, or could you build this, or do you want to do a spec together? It really validates the work that you're doing for them and the relationship you've built with them throughout your process of their home or investment property. I think the biggest thing with Zourzoukis Homes was when I first started being so young, I definitely had to believe that I could do this and grasp that, hey, look, give me a chance and I'll show you that age is just a number, and it's the knowledge you have and the will you have for it. Each day, each year, each project, I'm gaining more knowledge, as everybody is. There's new projects coming out, there's new products coming out, and you want to pass that on. You don't want to just keep doing the same thing. So I think the fact that if you have the passion to do something and the will to learn it, and that's your job, then you're just having fun every day working with people and building a great relationship and a great business. I think if I was to look back on myself when I was a little kid building forts, I would definitely be proud to where I came today after 4 years of being on my own and building products and being proud of what I've seen going around downtown or Mount Pleasant or Isle of Palms and seeing these houses and seeing the homeowners either still there or the new homeowners in there. It's a good experience to see that and see that, hey, I've built this and this is a lasting product that I'll be able to see and show my kids one day, and proud to put my name on that product.
For more information on Zourzoukis Homes, visit their website or call 843-214-3383.
Apt, Chicagoland's premier destination for appliances and electronics, now offers free shipping to Charleston. With the finest products available and hundreds of different brands, you're sure to find everything you'll need. From coffee makers to refrigerators, Apt has it all. And our experts are here to help over the phone, online, and after the sale. Let Apt make your dream home into a reality at apt.com. Apt, pleasing people since 1936.
There's a new hero in Charleston. Locally owned Hero Heating and Air is your new independent American Standard heating and air dealer, providing service you can rely on 24/7 and the home comfort system rated highest in customer satisfaction. Call Hero at 843-620-4376.
When we first started, we sold car audio and home audio. We were the first ones to take our car installer and buy him a van and tell him to go drill holes in houses, and that's kind of where the custom home business started in the 80s. Since then, as technology changes, we've had to reinvent ourselves almost every 4 years, from simple surround sound installations to full-blown home automation. We do everything low voltage, from security, networking, Wi-Fi, and we also do lighting control, motorized shades, automation, control systems. So our technology reach has grown each year. It gets bigger and bigger. I think it's important when clients choose an integrator. They understand that we come in at the beginning of the job. We're involved in helping design space for mechanical and storage, and we're involved in that process throughout the entire construction of the home. But when the dust is settled and the builders are gone, we have an ongoing relationship with that family. We continue to support their technology. It's not uncommon that we've done 3, 4, 5 houses with one client and have that type of relationship. I think when they find somebody they trust, they tend to stick with them. One of the fun things about this house is the outdoor space. Outdoor living has become very popular. And in this case, we have a long linear layout between the pool and the porches and the decks. And what we were able to do is use landscape speaker systems that the speakers are totally hidden, and we're able to produce great music and you don't have any idea where it's coming from. I think one of the most exciting things coming in lighting is circadian rhythm. We know with technology, we now have the ability to control LED fixtures and recreate the outdoor scene of how the sun comes up in the morning and sets in the afternoon, and how that affects your body, how it affects your motivation. And I think people are going to start seeing more and more about how that even impacts your health. And that's exciting to be involved in that, because that's helping people with what we do. You know, I opened this business in the mid-'80s when I was young, and about 3 years into it, I was diagnosed with cancer. I'd lost both parents to cancer, so it was a fairly serious event in my life. And I remember reading a book and coming across a saying, and that saying was, "Tough times don't last, tough people do." And that's been something I've pulled on. And I think that we have to remember that the challenges we face each day are all things that we can overcome, and we need to keep our focus on the bigger picture. But that saying has served me well through the years. And I try to encourage people that I work with and I live with to focus on the bigger picture. You know, I think one of the things that makes our company who it is and what it is, and I think one of the big things our clients appreciate is our people. I think we have one of the best teams in this business. And I think what makes up a good team, I think they're all people that are passionate about what they do, and they care about what they do, and they care about our clients. And I think everybody puts forth an honest effort to do the best job possible, and our clients see that, and I think they really appreciate it.
For more information on Audio Warehouse, visit their website or call 843-571-0535. Audio Warehouse can design a savant lifestyle system for any size home or budget.
Your posture is a result of things you do over and over. Poor posture can lead to injuries, increased stress, and difficulty doing the things you love. Flexible will correct your posture by stretching muscles that are pulling you out of alignment and strengthen muscles to put you back in alignment. It's time to start moving with purpose, reducing your pain and improving your game. Or relax in our infrared saunas to enhance your stretching experience and sweat out toxins.
Call today to book your free 30-minute session and experience how Flexible can get you moving with purpose.
My name is Ken Bate. I am currently the chairman of the board of directors of the Ronald McDonald House of Charleston. I became involved about 5 years ago, joined the board 3 or 4 years ago, and am now in my second year as the chairman. The studies that have been done all say the state of the family's well-being flows over to how the child does. For the parent's peace of mind, for the child's peace of mind, being able to see mom or dad or grandmom every day is pretty special. When you see families around the house and little children, some of healthy, some ill, we have many, many volunteer programs. There's many ways that you can help out. Serving meals, you don't have to be a 3-star chef. And the donations come from a couple events that are publicized around Christmas time, our Lights of Love program. And you have many folks that just participate. They've been donating every year, and that can be done all through the internet and is easily done.
My name is Sine Zablewski, and I'm a pediatric cardiologist at the Medical University of South Carolina. The percentage of children that we take care of outside of Charleston, it's really pretty high. So we're talking in the ballpark of roughly 2/3 of the patients we take care of in the cardiac ICU are outside of Charleston. If a child needs surgery or a heart catheterization or a transplant, or they need specifically cardiac intensive care, they have to travel to Charleston to come to MUSC. So the Ronald McDonald House, for any pediatric hospital, and especially our hospital where we have patients who come from all over the state, I mean, it's critical to what we do. If we have any intention of providing what's true family-centered care. For most of our families, there's no way they would be able to afford accommodations in the city. So for a family, it means that they're able to be at the hospital with their child. They're able to engage with the medical team. I think the best medical care is when a family and a medical team can truly partner together and provide care that has shared goals and shared expectations. And we just cannot have that kind of engagement when a family is not able to be at the bedside. So it's really critical, and there's really some very good evidence, medical evidence, that shows that when families are able to be engaged in the care during a hospitalization, the outcomes after the child goes home from the hospital, the outcomes are better. So that's the house plays a very important role that way.
My name is Kalila Sumners, and I am the program coordinator for the Baby Blooms program here at the Ronald McDonald House, Charleston. It is a program where we seek to kind of spend some time with families on Tuesday nights where they can kind of wind down, not necessarily be so concerned with all of the medical things that are going on with their children. And we do some kind of social, emotional, developmental games. They kind of work with each other through emotions, through how it feels to have a baby that wasn't necessarily the birth plan you expected, wasn't necessarily the time that you expected your baby was supposed to come. So they're able to kind of, through guided activities, work with each other to support each other socially and emotionally. I encourage families to, if you're staying at the Ronald McDonald House, take advantage of the supplemental supports that we have. I think that, of course, I think Baby Blooms is awesome, of course, but I do think that it provides an opportunity to just kind of come, relax, de-stress, kind of get yourself in a different place and just relax and have fun and make some connections with other families who are exactly where you are. The most rewarding part of my job is getting to know these families, getting to share in their successes. When their children have little milestones and, oh, he's eating today, or he opened his eyes today, or we saw him smile for the first time. That's huge to me.
For more information on the Ronald McDonald House Charities of Charleston, visit their website. And a very special thanks to Professional Builder Supply for the sponsorship of this segment. Our second expert tip is brought to you by Renasant Bank.
This is Wes Salou from Renasant Bank with your mortgage expert tip of the day. Some of the things we do here is determine the best mortgage product for you. We're going to ask you questions like, how long are you going to live there? And maybe an adjustable rate mortgage makes more sense if you're going to move sooner than later. Or maybe you don't like risk, so a traditional 30-year fix might be better for you. An adjustable rate mortgage comes with a lower interest rate compared to the fixed rate, so your payments aren't lower. Either way, we're going to figure it out together, and I look forward to talking to you. For more information, visit my website, give us a call, and we'll talk to you soon.
Thank you, Wes, for this expert tip brought to you by Renasant Bank.
I think Charleston is probably one of the most special cities in the country because it is the antithesis of homogeneous. Charleston has nooks and crannies, crooked doorways, it has small closet space or no closet space, and it's historically rich. But more than that, Charleston has open arms, and we invite guests and visitors from all over. I'm Megan Lawson, and I'm the founder and CEO of Charleston Concierge Company, a property management firm here in Charleston, which specializes in short-term rentals in Cannonboro. This house that we're sitting in right now is one of our favorites in our portfolio because of its historical relevance and its connection to the neighborhood. And my client wanted to help revitalize the neighborhood and maintain the history of this home, the bakery, sugar bake shop next door, and it just really helps us weave ourselves into the fabric of the neighborhood. Charleston Concierge was founded on a need for luxury short-term vacation rentals here in Cannonboro, and our goal was to really entrench ourselves into this rich historical fabric. We customize our guest experience by ultimately letting them live the Charleston life for the time that they're in one of our homes, and we will curate for them an itinerary. We'll help them bring in private chefs. We'll help them with event planning. We will have special champagne, wine. We ultimately tailor the guest experience to their needs. So it's a very different experience. You're not just renting a house, you're renting a home. All kinds of groups. We typically have celebratory guests here to celebrate a bachelorette weekend, for example. But we welcome really anyone and ultimately are really proud to offer a curated portfolio that can accommodate groups of all sizes. All of our vacation rentals are listed on our website, charlestonconciergecompany.com, along with VRBO. We've got photography and videography on there, as well as a very verbose description, and in some cases floor plans, so you can find the perfect home for your needs. The demand on short-term rentals and luxury vacation home rentals in Charleston is ultimately driven by our climate. We have the water-based lifestyle. We draw a lot of tourism. We're one of the top wedding destinations in the country. If an investor is interested in this market, it can be very lucrative, but it also has to be approached with caution and care. Charleston Concierge Company offers turnkey management. So if you're onboarded onto our platform, your asset is being protected and managed by a state licensed property manager. You are ultimately generating cash flow. You have all of the benefits of the investment property, as well as a stake in history. Our industry is evolving at a really rapid pace. There is going to be a cap on how many short-term rentals that will exist in Charleston, which really protects the city and the integrity of the neighborhood, but I see our business getting more specialized and streamlined, and I think the homes are going to be more thoughtfully renovated and more personally cared for, and I think it's going to be about quality, not quantity. It's really been a special process to see and be a part of the revitalization of a neighborhood that needed a little TLC. And now it's really exciting to walk down Cannon Street or Spring Street and see groups of tourists carrying shopping bags. And it's really special to see life brought to Cannonboro. We are a full service management firm. We will come in, we will design the home, we will assist with renovation, and we will get it heads and beds ready for guests to check in, open a bottle of champagne, and enjoy Charleston.
For more information on Charleston Concierge, visit their website or call 843-513-6466.
One of the things that makes Express Sunroom so unique is our trust points. We give you a lifetime warranty on our products straight from the manufacturer, and we give you a no question asked labor warranty on all of our products. We also give you a no pay guarantee. This allows a homeowner to be able to get a project with no down payment, no deposit, no money out of their pocket. Once the project is complete, that's when we get paid. When you see that customer and they just walk over and say, man, that's the best thing I've ever done for me and my family, is creating that space.
You made a difference.
You protected your child today.
Intuition told you something was wrong.
You had a concern and you knew where to turn.
It took courage, but you refused to stay silent.
You put your child first and helped them heal.
You inspired those around you to do the same. You are the difference.
You are the difference.
You are the difference.
Pledge to take action
and prevent child abuse today.
Go to dnortonpledge.org.
Together, we can help a child.
I hope you've enjoyed this edition of Charleston Home Showcase. It is an honor to bring you these business leaders who design and create and build and maintain our lifestyles here in the Low Country. We hope that when you're ready for your next project, that you'll invest in your community and hire locally. Enjoy yourself, take care of your neighbors, and I'll see you next week. I'm Julie Rogers. If you'd like to highlight your business, drop me a note at info@chshomeshowcase.com and view all of our segments and stories on charlestonhomeshowcase.com.